A new law aimed at making roads safer in New York was championed by a Long Island mother in memory of her daughter. Angelica's law makes it a felony to drive with 5 or more license suspensions. CBS 2's Carolyn Gussoff was there for the private ceremony.
Tonight, we do this in honor of Angelica.
A bittersweet victory for Dawn Nappy.
There you go, Mom. There's your pen.
Waited a long time for this pen.
16 years in the making, she never gave up, pushing for this law to make it a felony to drive with repeated license suspensions.
I'm just so happy. A lot of emotions. I know my daughter is watching.
I'm taking a tragedy and I'm turning it into something positive, which is the only thing that a grieving mother could do.
In 2008, Nappy's daughter Angelica was killed in a crash with a driver who ran a red light after his license was suspended 7 times. He faced only a misdemeanor. Nappy worked for years to pass Angelica's law to make it a felony to drive with 5 or more suspensions instead of 10.
This is a no-brainer. The consequences are so lenient. It's ridiculous. I'm going to continue the fight.
And fight she did, standing up to lawmakers who wouldn't even explain their opposition.
Maybe one of your loved ones has to be affected. I was ready to throw the towel in many times, and then I remembered the promise I made to my daughter when she was on life support, and I said, you know what, I have to hang in there. My daughter's death will not be in vain.
We also pressed for answers.
Can you just tell us what your objection is to Angelica's law?
Suspensions can also stem from failure to pay taxes or child support. The new law will only count suspensions from moving violations. So finally, the bill becomes a law.
It'll make the roads much safer. It's going to allow law enforcement to actually crack down and get violators off the road.
A promise fulfilled to Angelica.
Listen, you never mess with a warrior mom who's on a mission.
Nappy says the law is not perfect. It should be a felony to drive with 1 suspension, but she'll take the win and hope it serves as a deterrent. The driver who struck Angelica served only 4 months. On Long Island, Carolyn Gussoff, CBS 2 News.
That law takes effect next year. The driver charged in Angelica Nappy's crash, Stephen Catalano, could not be reached for comment.